Hey everyone, welcome to the project management plan for an office building for insurance. We're team two. I'm here with SK, Christiane, Kendall, myself, Jake, and Pablo. Now onto the scope. On to the scope. The need statement for this project is that it must reach completion by April 29, 2026 to ensure that employees have a comfortable place to work with technology to complete their jobs. Without the completion of this building, the insurance company employees will not have the necessary tools to help them perform their jobs at the designated location. The lack of an office building for 100 employees leads to significant consequences for the company relating to not completing their duties, lack of employment, and lack of communication within the company. The project team will assist with providing a safe, comfortable, and functional office space that promotes the well-being and success of 100 employees. The deliverables we have is a safe, furnished office space that accommodates the needs of the workers, as well as layout, technology, furniture, utilities such as electricity and water, and amenities. Some exclusions we have would be painting of the office building's exterior, decorations related to employees' personal workspaces, construction of the building, security systems in the building, and teaching how to use laptops and other technology.
Project priorities involve three main constraints: scope, time, and cost. Because all three cannot be maximized simultaneously, it is important to determine which constraint can be adjusted. In our project, scope includes everything required to make building fully functional: building selection, necessary office equipment, computers, phones, printer, desks, chairs, cubicles, and essential employee amenities, break room, vending machine, water fountains, along with meeting all the safety and regulatory standards. Time refers to completing the project before the due date of April 29, 2026 with the estimated duration of about 8 months. Cost is a total budget estimated at 1,001,350. For this project, we choose to prioritize scope and time, allowing costs to be more flexible. Scope cannot be reduced due to strict operational and safety requirements, and time cannot be extended because employees must move in before the deadline. By investing more in cost, we ensure the building is fully operational on time, avoiding delays and additional expenses later.
The most important stakeholders for the project include the proprietors, as they are the customers. The landlord is to supply the building and the rights, as well as the contractors who will help with the reconstruction of the interior of the building and materials related to furniture, technology, and amenities.
This is our work breakdown structure. These are our summary tasks: location, furniture, technology, layout, amenity, installation, and complete layout. And below each summary task are work packages relating to building acquisition, construction, furnishing.
Our team's project network diagram highlights the work packages that were created based off of the work breakdown structure. The work packages that are highlighted in yellow are the work packages on the critical path. So the work packages from building research, selection, approval, contract, walkthrough, as well as the construction and installation aspects tied to the cubicles, interior completion, and furniture, as well as technology installations and the completion walkthrough of the building, are major work packages that need to be completed on time so there are no delays in the project. Continuing on, the time phase budget is another key aspect tied to the project network diagram, as we are now allocating costs to the project's deliverables and schedule. The total cost of the project is $1,001,350 and will take 8 months to complete. The cumulative budget line chart for the project showcases a huge spike during October as the costs are from the work packages related to the building contract lease, purchases of desks, tables, couch, vending machines, water fountains, kitchen appliances, and the construction of the conference rooms, kitchen, break room, cubicles, reception, bathrooms, and private offices. After October, there is a slow growth as there are purchases related to Wi-Fi, laptops, laptop accessories, phones, TVs, printers, and the monthly payments of the project team. There is another spike in April as the work packages of furniture installation, technology installation, and amenities installation are taking place.
The risk register shows the possible risks that may occur during the project. It organizes the risk identification number, title, and the description. After studying the risks that would have had the highest impact on the project and studying the probability of risk occurring, the most relevant risks are vendor delays, scope creep, and unclear objectives, as they have the intersection between the highest impact and the highest probability of happening. For vendor delays, we decided to mitigate, preventing it through research and crashing the project as a contingency plan. For scope creep, we decided to avoid it through always reminding stakeholders of the impact changes and as a contingency plan to remind them of the details of the scope. And lastly, for unclear objectives, we decided to mitigate, but first ensuring that our request for proposal had complete info, and as a contingency plan to always monitor progress and give feedback whilst explaining what is needed.
The procurement plan shows what goods and services the project needs from outside suppliers, along with the timeline and costs. For this project, that includes things like furniture, technology, kitchen appliances, and services such as inspections, construction work, and tech installation. It also identifies which work packages need outside help. For example, areas like the conference room, break room, cubicles, and private offices all require construction workers and building materials. The plan uses documents like RFQs for products and RFPs for services to compare suppliers and choose the right contractors so each part of the project can be finished on time. The procurement needs list out the specific items and services the project has to get from outside sources. In this project, that includes things like desks, chairs, laptops, vending machines, kitchen appliances, plus services like inspections, plumbing, electrical work, construction, and tech setup. Each need has a time frame and notes so the team knows when things have to arrive and when contractors need to start. This helps make sure everything stays on track.
Now for the request for quotation, which is a formal document sent by the project team to a contractor or supplier requesting specific details and prices to complete a task. This allows the project team to know how much they're spending as well as figure out how long it will take to and compare prices. For this project, the team asked vendors to provide pricing and installation services for 100 standardized office cubicles needed for the completion of the final project. Dimensions are specified as 6 feet by 6 feet, and together they will occupy roughly 3,600 square feet of workspace. The request covers the delivery, assembly, and placement of the cubicles within the office, while items like chairs and technology will be handled separately. The installation window is fixed for April 9 to 16, 2026, and all work must be completed by the final date. Vendors responding to this RFQ should demonstrate strong customer service, communication, and time management skills, along with the technical and physical capabilities needed to assemble and position the cubicles. The instructions for the submissions are to email the project team by December 19 and to schedule an initial Zoom meeting to discuss pricing. If selected for further consideration, a second meeting may follow before a final decision is made. Once a vendor is chosen, they will issue a contract and upon signing may begin the process of supplying and installing the cubicles.
This concludes our project management plan for an insurance office building. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to contact Team 2 to answer any questions, comments, or concerns using the email below. Thank you.